Welcome in, everybody, to 30-Minute Musings. It's Friday, February, let's call it the 12th. And men all over are all like, oh my god, the Deadpool movie's coming out soon. I want to watch Deadpool. And I'm just like, get over it. It'll finally be a superhero movie that's like rated R and meant to be, I don't know, kind of fiendishly evil-ish, but not like evil, just sarcastic and snarky. I don't know. Every guy is all pent up for it. Last year for Valentine's Day, the big movie was 50 Shades of Grey. This Valentine's Day, even though it really doesn't have much Valentine, love story going for it, it's Deadpool. Now, last year I was rolling my eyes because all the women were like, woo, 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Grey, woo, woo. And I was just thinking, come on. Men are pigs, but you get 50 Shades of Grey and all of a sudden it's a diddle fest, It's like men are pigs, all we want to do is drink beer and have sex, but women love their wine and, 50 Shades of Grey, Magic Mike. So it's kind of like, let's not double standard this stuff. You like what you like. Don't shoot down one thing just because it's not for you, okay? I'm not a beer guy either, but you get what I'm saying. I guess men are just more deliberate when it comes to, yeah, I like beer, and yeah, I like sex. But men are pigs, and like, oh, but I like wine. Ooh, Magic Mike, that movie looks fun. Ooh, they made another one. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, I'm going to read the books now. Ooh, that's erotic. Ooh. This year, though, turning things on its ear, Deadpool. I go watch Deadpool. Oh, my God, Deadpool. Deadpool's so awesome. Oh, my God, it's rated R. He's going to swear and kill people. Oh, it's fucking Deadpool. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I used to get like that over maybe movies and video games when I was like 16. Because, I was kind of dumb and really didn't know any better and didn't have anything else going on in my life. If a comic book / superhero movie hitting the theaters is going to be the highlight of my 2016, or at least the first few months of it, that's pretty sad. I like the James Bond movies. Still have not seen Spectre. And I like the James Bond movies, so if that gives you any inkling on where that is. Hey, I went to the theater to watch Skyfall a few years back. Saw it only twice, once at the theater and then one other time. And I like James Bond movies. I like the whole, I never read the books, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, Deadpool, oh my God, oh, Deadpool. They ruined him in this one movie. Oh, Deadpool, oh God. Guys are going stupid about this movie like a fucking, like a dumb dog. Throw the stick again, yeah. Throw the stick. I'm gonna fetch the stick. You're gonna throw the stick because I really want to fetch the stick. Tail wagging and, they ain't got there ain't nothing else in the world that matters to them except the Deadpool movie. Wow, that's sad. That really is. It's like it won't bomb because they won't allow it to bomb. But it's just one of those things. I guess people hype things up way too much for me. It's like I'm a little more level-headed than that. Oh, dude, you got to see Avatar. Avatar is so fucking good. Oh, my God, the graphics. Avatar. Remember that? Whatever, 5 years ago or so? Oh, it's the highest-grossing movie ever. Oh, Avatar. Oh, my God. You got to see the graphics in this movie. Someone told me the plot, and they said, yeah, it's a simplistic plot. Like, you'll figure it out. Like, in the first 20 minutes, you know what's going to happen. It's like, it looks good, but it's not a great movie. It's like, okay, I don't need to see it now. I have no ambition to. It's like Titanic. Oh my God, Titanic's such a beautiful movie. I've never seen it. Yep, that was 1998 or something like that? I still have not seen Titanic. People overhype the shit out of all this stuff. It's like, oh my God, such a good movie. Oh, this TV show. Walking Dead. Oh my God, such a great show. You gotta watch Walking Dead. I'm watching Walking Dead, and it's alright. Honestly, the first few episodes were the best, I think. Because just seeing how all the, how shit went crazy in the world. Now it's just, okay, there's human conflict, there's evil people, there's factions, there's division amongst the ranks. Like, I get all that. It's like, oh, you gotta watch Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is so good. You gotta watch. I probably won't be impressed. A professor ends up getting cancer and wants to start dealing meth so he can pay for his medical bills. Now, don't get me wrong. Some good writing goes a long way with me. And I'm all for that. Well, getting back to Walking Dead. I'm all for post-apocalyptic stuff. I like that. Movies, video games, like I'm all for that kind of stuff. It works. I don't know. It opens up my mind to like, wow, what if shit gets this bad? You know, it just starts to make you think a little creatively about survival. I like that. But not so much, oh, this character, but oh god, this character is such a piece of shit. I'm like, well, not really if you look at it from this point of view. No, this for, oh, fuck him. Like, and this happened, oh my god, so good, such a great episode. Oh my god, I can't wait until the fucking Walking Dead starts up again. Like, really? You have nothing else going on. You can't wait for a TV show to come on. Wow. I can't do it. Oh, Deadpool, you gotta watch Deadpool. Oh god, it's gonna be so awesome, Deadpool, I gotta watch Deadpool. Oh my god, it's rated R. Haven't there been other rated R, superhero comic book movies? Like, why is this such a big deal? He swears a lot and he shoots people. Well, so did, any other 80s fucking shoot-em-up star. I don't know if Rambo swore a lot, but he shot the fuck out of people. And he was, like, seen as, he was a human, he was a soldier. The Terminator, okay, there's cyborg stuff there, but they shot the shit out of things. Blew stuff up. I don't know. I think people are just overhyped. Another one that got overhyped. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god, such a great movie. The best soundtrack ever. Best soundtrack I've ever heard. Great movie. Gotta watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, it's kind of like Deadpool. I don't know anything about these Guardians of the Galaxy and what they have, a connection to the brand of Marvel comic superheroes. I don't know what their connection is. Oh, it ties it all in. Captain America, Iron Man, blah, blah, blah. It ties all that stuff in. Takes a while, but it gets, I'm like, I don't know who they are. It's tough to introduce, 5 new characters to me that I have no clue about, even if it's a 3-hour movie. It's like, it's tough for me to get reeled in like that. Oh, but the soundtrack is so good. The soundtrack is a fucking cassette tape from 1974. I don't know. I'm not so big on movie soundtracks. I don't know. I guess I bought into it, for a brief moment of time, called my teenage years. But even then, it's like, If you watch a movie because of a soundtrack, I don't know. Sure, maybe there's a song that's fitting, that fits the scene for whatever. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's I guess, good direction, production, script writing, something like that. They did good there. But it just seems a little off to me where people are just, I don't know, it's like they're clamoring for the next big thing and they want to be a part of it. These people got to get in line for the new iPhone 6, got to get the new iPhone, and then they get it and it's buggy as fuck, and oh, I overpaid for this piece of shit, I want a new one. I want a refund, a full blah blah. Shut up. You wanted to be first in line, you were. People, I think, that they want to clamor for that next big thing. And Deadpool seems to be that next big thing. And honestly, I'm not a comic book junkie, but I don't know who Deadpool is. I don't know his story. As a kid, you know about Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, you know those simple ones. The X-Men was kind of a thing that came about during my youth. So, okay, not that I had cable or satellite for the longest time. Like I said, I'm not a big-time reader. I knew of the X-Men because of the, friends I went to school with. And there were some video games that kind of helped me, kind of see what these superheroes were all about in the X-Men world. It's like, okay, I dig that. That's fine. That's cool. But I'm just supposed to instantly know and love the Guardians of the Galaxy. I have no idea who they are. I have no ambition to watch that movie. I really don't. People are, oh, but you have to, oh, it's so good, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch Deadpool too. Gotta watch Deadpool. Watch Deadpool. Because apparently this character, Deadpool, was in one of the solitary Wolverine movies, if I heard correctly. And they made him look like a piece of... They made him nothing what he should be like. So this new Deadpool movie, he's getting his own solo thing. It's like Ryan Reynolds, who, okay, Ryan Reynolds. I guess for what the character is, he fits the snarky, the mold of what the guy should be. And that's fine. I'm not faulting him in the least. It's not fucking Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne Batman. That's kind of, that's off-putting right off the get-go. But, oh my god, you gotta watch Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is awesome, you gotta watch Deadpool. Oh my god, oh, it's rated R, you gotta watch Deadpool. It's gonna be so awesome. He swears and shoots people. Like, well, fuck, I can get that anywhere. I can watch the evening news. Somebody gets gunned down over some bullshit. Oh my god, go watch Deadpool. Go watch Deadpool. Just do it. Watch Deadpool. It's gonna be really good. It's like if I can go back, like that 50 Shades of Grey thing, like, that was last year's Thanksgiving Day movie type thing. And that kind of, that faded out real quick. I didn't hear too much after, like, a week after the movie came out, didn't hear much about it. Guardians of the Galaxy, it kind of hung around a little bit. Maybe a month. Maybe. And now it's, okay, what's next? I think people are just knee-jerk and they want to be, you know, they want to say, oh, I was there for the big thing. Star Wars. Holy fuck. Star Wars. Georgia plate in front of me. It's like, I got nothing against Star Wars. But I do question the people. Like, if you're my age, maybe a little older, and you literally grew up with Star Wars, you have every right. Quebec plate, and there was an Ontario plate. That was the guy trying to cut people off here on the ramp, sorry. 2 Canadian plates right away. Like, people a little older than me that like Star Wars, I get it. That's something you grew up with, and it kind of revolutionized what a movie should be. You know, as far as like the special effects and all, like, nothing like that was ever seen before. Before that, doo-doom, Jaws? Okay, that's something. But I don't give a fuck who you are. Star Wars is way better than Jaws can ever hope to be. And Jaws was, I think that came out first, and that was like the first big, the must-see, like the first bit of blockbusters for summer movies. Like, that kind of got the ball rolling. But Star Wars took that shit and ran away with it. But people that are younger than me, oh my god, I love Star Wars. I didn't see that newest one. I forgot what the Force Awakens, that's it. Haven't seen it. I'm not against seeing it. Star Wars is good. I mean, a lot of it can be somewhat predictable. I mean, you kind of know what's going to happen in a lot of ways. But all in all, like, people younger than me, oh my god, I love Star Wars. Like, dude, come on. Star Wars is not your thing. It's just not. People a little older than me, like if I'm 33, soon to hit 34, I would say people, I don't know, I'll give it 5 years older than me. At least. They're the ones, they grew up with it. There's not so many things that I can think of that are really big parts of, like, kind of my age. There's, I guess, you know, 2 things that I'm kind of familiar with and a fan of are pro wrestling, WrestleMania. That started in March of 1985, and if I was born in 82, like, I've grown up with WrestleMania and the former World Wrestling Federation, now World Wrestling Entertainment. Like, I'm a WrestleMania kind of kid. You know, a Federation kid, if you will. And also what started up in 1985 here in the States was that video game character Mario, the Super Mario Brothers. That's another thing. And it's those 2 things, WrestleMania and Mario. those are two things that have been withstanding through my lifetime. That you know, kind of, that's something that I have. Like a kid 10 years younger than me, it's like, oh, I love Mario. It's like, dude, by the time you knew how to play video games, that shit was already on Super Nintendo. Like, you don't know. Like, I appreciate it, but, like, you don't know. North Carolina. If you're marking them down. That is a first in-flight North Carolina plate. Anyway, there's just certain things. I mean, even when I was a kid, the Ninja Turtles were a big deal. Huge! And it was kind of flash in the pan. It kind of ran its course. And then, you know, okay, kids younger than me, you have Pokemon. You have Yu-Gi-Oh! and those other, like, anime type things. Dragon Ball Z, all that stuff. Kids younger than me have that stuff. And you can have that stuff. That's fine by me. Those are Nintendo 64 kids. I'm a Nintendo and Super Nintendo kid. It's like there's certain things that just fit your age gap. Giggity. And, you know, for someone younger than me to, oh my God, Star Wars. It's like, it's not your thing. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't be a fan of it. But it's just, how can you be that in love? Like, more so than my cousin, for fuck's sakes. It's like, I know he loves Star Wars like a mother. My friend's dad loves Star Wars. Big time. My friend's brother, who I haven't seen him in, God, how many damn years, but I knew that he loved Star Wars, but they are all of that, they're older than me, they're of that age group. Like, for them, they grew up with it. That is a part of their youth. That's like, that's something massive. I mean, it's really tough. Like, I understand the appreciation value, but when I see somebody younger than me and they're wearing like a Jimi Hendrix shirt or something like that, it's like, come on. Even I don't have a Jimi Hendrix shirt. The motherfucker died. Oh, what? Right around the time we landed on the moon? Okay. That's a long time before I was born. It's over a decade before I was born. Because what, Hendrix died, I want to say, 70? No, if he died in 70, we landed on the moon in 69. 69 was Woodstock, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a buff on these things, so I'm open to, criticism on that account. Oh, boy. I say, oh boy, because I was somewhat in the express lane trying to pass somebody, and seems to be a trooper of the state. As long as he passes me, I think I'll be okay. And it looks like he is. Oh well. I was trying to pass somebody. It's not an HOV lane anymore, though, right? That's an express lane. So I don't think that's plus. Well, it's noon. I don't think those are the HOV hours, even if they still exist. But he's going. He keeps passing, so keep passing me, sir. My exit's coming up anyway. So I get the appreciation that people can have. It just seems like, come on. Certain people, I think they just want to be a part of it. Like, it's really weird. Like, I've always talked about my brother watching, like, the old school movies, the black and whites and stuff like that, or some classic movies. The original Ocean's 11. Now, okay, when the Rat Pack was jumping, neither one of us were alive. My brother's older than I am. So, like I said, I can see that's an appreciation thing, but it's not so much a jump to a pop culture type thing that, like, yeah, I mean, how many people do you see? How many kids, youthful people are like, yeah, Frank Sinatra, man, he was the shit. No, they all want to, oh no, Jim Morrison was the shit. Jimi Hendrix was the shit. Sure, Kurt Cobain, I get that. Maybe they're of that age group. James Dean was the shit, man. They want to be part of that that pop culture rebellious type thing. Girls are like, oh, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. She was the first to, oh, she's so great. I'm like, no, she was having an affair with the president, actually. She's a homewrecker. If you want to model yourself after her, that's one thing, but you can say she was hot, that's fine. Like, oh, she was so good. Oh, she was so good. Such a great person. She was a homewrecker. Come on, let's just call it what it is. Like glorifying certain things. I don't know, because it's the trendy thing to do. And I'm not the person that's out there like, I like all these bands that no one's ever heard of because I want to be the person who likes bands no one's ever heard of, so it makes so I sound fucking like I'm ahead of the curve. I'm not that person at all. Like I've said it plenty times over, I might not be a leader, but I sure as fuck am not a follower. I'm not. You know why? Because I don't need to go see Deadpool. Oh my god, oh, Deadpool, oh god. It is, it's like a happy little dog that, like, when you throw the stick, they're just tail wagging, happy as shit. Oh my god, Deadpool, oh, rated R. He's gonna shoot people and swear, like, oh my god, Deadpool. And I see it everywhere. All across Facebook, all across Twitter. Oh my god, Deadpool. You gotta watch Deadpool. Oh my god, Deadpool. He fucking kicks ass. He's so awesome. Gotta watch Deadpool. I'm like, you're 15 years old, right? I'll excuse that behavior then. But you gotta give me more than he's gonna swear a lot, it's rated R, and he's gonna shoot some people, and you gotta give me more than that. There's a kid that I work with, like, he's a comic book junkie, and he's explained a few things to me. I give him prop because he's actually given me a little bit of insight on what this all is. Okay. As a source, I would cite him. Be like, this cat told me all about these things related to Deadpool, so there's got to be some truth to it. Turns out if he's talking out of his ass, well, okay, then that's just fraudulent claims. But no one else has given me context. No one else has given me stuff like that. So there's one person out of all the fucking, I call them dick beaters, right? They're just jerking the, oh, Deadpool, yeah, gotta watch Deadpool, yeah. They're just dick beaters, And it's all guys. I don't see girls out there, and I know plenty of chicks that like comic book stuff, the X-Men movies, all that shit, the Avengers movies. Hell, the first time I saw the Avengers movie was with a girl. The DVD. It wasn't even like a date out at the theater when the movie came out. No. So I know comic book chicks and shit like that. Like, girls are not all fucking wet and diddling themselves over Deadpool. It's just guys, dick beaters. And it's somewhat irritating. It's like, honestly, calm the fuck down. Like, well, if anything, I know where you're going to be. Because does that come out today? Today being Friday. Or did it have a special Thursday release? I have no clue. Thursday at midnight, well, technically Friday morning. 11:59, 12:01, whatever you want to look at it as. It's like, did that come out already? I have no clue. Just not really caring of stuff like that. Like I said, I like James Bond movies. I've seen them all. No bullshit. I've seen them all. Well, the official ones. I mean, I know there's the old Casino Royale. It's kind of a spoof parody with David Niven. Have not seen that. I would like to. David Niven. There's an old who? Yeah. A lot of kids out there. Who's David Niven? Yeah, well, there you go. You know what? He's cooler than Deadpool, I'll tell you that much. He is, actually. David Niven's he's a swanky individual. But, it just seems everybody wants to jump on that on that hot stove and be, oh yeah. I saw Deadpool. Oh yeah, it was great. It was great. It was great. And it's like a morally bankrupt type thing, because if you got nothing else going on. Did you see Deadpool? No, I did. Oh my God, you gotta see Deadpool. But then somebody else, I saw Deadpool. Deadpool. And then they can just have a little circle jerk talking, Deadpool! Get like 8 guys sitting around each other just jerking each other off talking about Deadpool. A circle jerk, yeah. They stand around in a circle and they start beating off. Yeah, that's what that is. Deadpool, yeah, Deadpool, it's rated R. Yeah. He swears and he shoots people. Yeah, Deadpool, rated R. Is that really the allure to it? I know nothing about him. Another thing, comic book-wise, the shrink that was brought in to kind of help the Joker in the Batman comics. And I don't know if she first appeared in comics or in the animated series, I don't know, but Harley Quinn. She was the Joker's shrink, and he eventually wooed her over and got her to turn to the dark side, so to speak. And the Harley Quinn is now like one of Joker's minions, so to speak. And there's this weird love interest between the two. Or like she really digs him. He I guess takes advantage of her in more than one way. But she kind of likes it. She kind of likes it. The attention, the negative things he says about her. Things like that, whatever. Like she digs that, even though she's the shrink. Right? Like fucking Stockholm Syndrome. 3 minutes to go. But Harley Quinn, if I saw correctly, first made her appearance right around the millennium. 98, 99, somewhere like that. And if you look around, like, all these comic book conventions and shit like that, these cons, Comic Con convention is what this con. Comic Con, Gen Con, all these things, where they're cosplay, where you dress up as a character. I don't know what the hell. I would have to look up literally what cosplay actually means. C-O-S-play, cosplay. And people dress up, if it's a Star Trek convention, you dress up like Star Trek characters. You cosplay as Spock. You cosplay as Darth Vader. You dress up like. I don't know why it's got a special name to it, but whatever. But like these cosplay characters of Harley Quinn, and she kind of has the medieval court jester kind of look to her at times. But she's like a new character to the comic book world. And okay, if she came about right around 2000, it's now 2016, so over 15 years now, and she's kind of a big deal. I know nothing about her other than the little bit I do know, which makes obvious sense. The little I know about her is all I know about her. But you get what I'm saying. She's not this huge character, like what was it, like Uncle Ben in Spider-Man? Oh, he got killed. Or Bruce Wayne's parents. I don't even know their fucking names. But like we kind of know the story. We kind of know the ins and the outs of like what these people are and all this stuff. Well, even characters like the Punisher. There's a simple analogy. I don't know when the Punisher came about, but he's a vigilante. He's just a normal guy. Kind of vigilante. I got 1:20 to go. I'm in the red. But Punisher is like this normal guy. No special powers. He's just really good with guns. I think he's former military. Wears like a black jumpsuit with a white skull on the front of it. You might be familiar with him, but no superpowers that I know of. I could be wrong. But he's just a vigilante. To me, he might be around the same realm as the X-Men. When did the popularity first get big? I don't know. But he got really popular kind of in a hurry. And there's a couple movies, live-action movies of the Punisher. One that I know of. But Punisher, kind of the same thing. Like Deadpool. Like it was a quick flash of like, wow, okay. This is, dare I call it, something new in the comic realm. But maybe that's what Deadpool will be. You're getting a movie out of it. A couple of years afterwards, okay, what's the next flavor of the month? I guess that's what this is. But 20 seconds to go. I didn't even want to leave the house today, but some shit came down, so I gotta go take care of that. Hopefully it's meaningful, but we'll see. 10 seconds to go, so as we close out, till we meet again, I will catch your ass down the road.